sugar pills. Well, they're gorgeous. Come on! I got 2. You know? Like usually I would get 1. Because like, how many? They last forever. Whew, I'm too excited. And I would do this, but then I would put them in, and that was necessary. It's just, but then okay. So this time I got 2 because there was like a deal on them. And you go, I mean, if only I were like an Indian god with 6 fucking arms. Whew. So, but I've got 2, so I can have 1 in my right hand and the second one in my left hand. And we've got stereo! Look at them! Oh, gorgeous. So, I have, apart from the sugar pills, I have other things too. And I have a notebook. I have my pretty notebook with a page of, well, there is a secret page I'm not showing you. So this is a not secret page. An open, all open source, open knowledge library, public library kind of page with my special interests. Someone is in for a ride. But this one is a secret page. Yeah, weirdly I didn't fall into the pit since the last one, since the last video. Which, congratulations. And another thing I have is I have an upcoming trip. I bought tickets for it quite a long time ago, so I was just filed away, like, yeah, that's never. And it's not never, it's pretty soon. And so yesterday and today I thought, okay, so it is pretty soon, I should start doing things for it. And now it's like, now it's now. And it's not now, it's not today, it's not tomorrow, but it's fucking now. It was never, now it's now. Whew. And I'm very, I mean, I was very agitated before I sat down to write down my special interests, to get distracted from that shit. But like, I need something in between never and now. And I will get through it, because it is not my first trip. But still, a bit difficult to, oh, that's a stim that I forgot about. Oh, that's a nice one. It's perfect. Shit. Yeah, so the trip, I mean, I will have to just, I think first and then talk about like traveling while autistic. Anyway, today we have special interests, and I divided them into 2 broad categories: special interests in childhood, and then shit happened, because my life is not easily divided into chunks. So then the next category is teenage, and it's like up to now. I'm 37, almost. Anyway, this is in the like chronological order. You're looking at, you might, like someone might be looking at my secret page. No, 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 no. So, this is not an exhaustive list, definitely. These are just the things that popped up in my mind, and kind of the things that I want to mention, the important things, the things I have something to say about. Some of them are amusing, some of them are like, I have personal feelings about them. So, anyway, let's start. Nah, not good. What is the term for that? I don't remember the word, but I started reading really early. And just 5 minutes ago I was like sitting there and thinking about it, and like, fuck. Like, why wasn't it like a massive flag for something? Not for autism, like I'm from a hellhole, and my family is a I'm not asking a question like, how didn't anyone notice? Like, no, like, yeah. I'm just, damn, it is unusual. It is just my life for me, but it is unusual. I don't know when it happened. I only know a story told by my mother that she took me to the post office to receive something, or like make a call or something. And I was a child that was like carried like this. Still was carried like this. Not like permanently, but I guess like the child that could be taken up, like in the hands, in arms, for trips, you know, for going. I don't know, like 3 years old. And there was like a post office sign, and I was like, office and shit like that, and someone was very surprised that a tiny infant or baby infant child, whatever, so like a small human was doing that. But that's not very entertaining, like reading post office. It kind of is. Reading the words post office is still entertaining. Now what I remember is, yeah, I mean, definitely preschool. How old was I think, like, looking at other things I can remember, must have been like, so my memories about books that I read in childhood, judging by all the other things that I can kind of place in time, I was about like 6 leading up to 7, and probably even before that, so like maybe 5 to 7, those were like my extensive reading years. And well, I mean, this is not special interests anymore, it's like everything, but whatever. I'm a bit sad. This is the first time in my life that I'm thinking, ooh, I should, like, if only I could go back there and back there again into my childhood and do something else, do something different, because normally I'm like, I don't even want to think about my childhood, not like, go in there. No, but this one is, yeah, because most books I remember, they were kind of like children books, not age-appropriate books. But still, they weren't adult books. Kinda. And I imagine, like I imagine myself now, a different myself that had read some adult books as a like 6-year-old. What a fucked up individual is that? I want to be that. But sadly, everything that I remember now, oh crap, I ruined my pretty page. Those were kind of like teenage, let's say, books maybe. So anyway, I read books, and I read a lot of encyclopedias. There was a series of encyclopedias, like children's encyclopedias, on everything, pretty much everything, and my mother would be buying them for me. Sadly not all of them, but some of them, yeah. And also, I remembered one more. So like education, like the categories like educational books for children. I was fucking insane about them. The encyclopedias I want to mention because I think my favorite one was about medicine. And I vividly remember reading about leprosy. About the social implications of having leprosy in the times when people used to have leprosy a lot. So like Age of Enlightenment, Middle Ages, probably before that too. Like who fucking, yeah, but I think the encyclopedia mostly talked about that kind of period of time. And that left a scar on me. Like, my scar. Because I felt like deep empathy for those people who were like shunned and ostracized because of, you know, not having body parts. And I remember being sure that, like, how would I deal with that? So there was information that leprosy in modern world is not as widely spread as it was before, but that meant shit to me. That meant nothing to me. I felt that, yeah, I'm gonna get all of these diseases someday, and I will have to go through them somehow. And like, I wonder what that would be like. Nice. And now I remember that, yeah, I also read some like adult stuff about medicine, but not very educational. Like some kind of like dumb brochures, wacky medicine maybe. It's just the stuff that people shove into like mailboxes or pulp kind of thing. But yeah, I would be running around talking about tuberculosis and what was the other one? What is it in like typhoid something? Anyway, some kind of like, at least in my language it's called like this stomach kind of thing. I would you an autistic person who might be watching this, you know what I'm doing after I finish this video. Let me mark it for myself because my memory sucks. Wow. Yeah, I also had other educational books and not so educational books because someone gave me like a children's Bible. So I'm a non-believer, an absolute non-believer in any fucking thing who really likes to quote the Bible a lot. Sadly, I haven't read the proper version. I tried. I actually tried doing that recently because I made a joke. I want to remember the joke, but I don't remember the joke. It was something like, I think, the fuck would I read that? I better go read the Bible. And then I thought, oh, I can read the Bible. Actually listen to the Bible. Why did I listen to it in my native language? Anyway, the Bible was like very interesting. I really like quoting, and I really like some stories from there. Not as a, oh, they touch my heart, just as a piece of fiction. Cause another thing I was obsessed with, I think a lot about Roman Empire and Republic. Yeah, Roman. For some reason I mostly had Roman, like myths and religions, like books about that. And that shit is still with me. I talk about predicting the future by looking at the birds in the sky, which was a science in ancient Rome all the fucking time. And I love it, yeah. So the Bible and the Greco-Roman myths were some kind of like the same kind of thing for me. Nice tales. In other educational books for children. So that shit was, this is number one. We got it covered. I also read fiction, but that, I think, yeah, definitely. I want to talk about fiction that I read as a child and that left an imprint on me separately. But yeah, I was like obsessed with several books consecutively. I kind of still am, so I still very vividly remember them, and the notions that I got from there, don't know if they were there actually. I still have them somewhere in me, I still feel them deeply. Okay, number 2, dinosaurs. This one, I'm very sad I didn't get to keep. I'm completely not interested in dinosaurs now, and that's a bummer. But it's a bummer because also I was kind of like acquaintances online something. Like I read their blog, read mine with the like real fucking paleontologist. And one time she lived in, I think she still lives there, she lived in the capital. And there is a fucking giant museum there, and she worked at that museum. So yes, she gave me like my own private tour. Didn't do anything for me. There were bones. Those. Ooh, I think I'm hyping myself up. the bones were like nice. That's not dinosaurs, that's numbers and the passage of time. Because I'm like, that's like how many million years ago? Like 65 million years ago. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. You want information about dinosaurs? Go talk to people who are crazy about dinosaurs now. I'm not. But yeah, like those bones are really, really old. Some processes happened to them. I like the processes more than the dinosaurs. I want to read about the processes. But yeah, I was really, as a child, I was really obsessed by dinosaurs. I had books. I think I just like essentially whatever my parents gave me, whatever book, I got obsessed with it, with the topic. And I remember I had figurines, the dinosaur figurines, and the books were like they were really nice because they taught you how to make stuff using your grabbers. So I think I also had like homemade dinosaur figurines, or there were maybe like some technical drawings of dinosaurs that you could make. Those were nice. But sadly, I'm pretty much indifferent to dinosaurs. Planets. Just space in general again. I get books. So I was obsessed with planets. That's all preschool, by the way. That's like around 6 years old. Planets and just space in general stayed with me for longer. Still here, but mostly as for now, as like the Bible and the Greco-Roman myths. So these are the things that I am, without wording, start talking about just casually, comparing something to like some kind of cosmological processes or smaller things, physics in general, because space is connected to physics. Not space, everything is connected to physics. Yeah, so there was a gap now with physics, because I spent 4.5 years in a fucking abusive relationship, friendship, whatever, and before that it wasn't much better. I think also I had an abusive relationship with fucking scientific YouTube, especially in my native language, because that community is full of fucking racists and sexists and just general fucks. So at some point I'm just like, shit. At some point in the past it was like, shit. I've been listening to the jerks for 3 years. I should stop. So I stopped. I just completely stopped. But still, yeah, I kept my interest for space and just physics in general for a long time. I bought a lot of... Oh shit, I remember one more. Come on. So I consumed a lot of material about space and planets and physics. Earth. So all the sciences that study Earth. What I had in childhood is the internal structure of Earth and just geography, not the social kind of geography, but like physical kind of geography. And I remember an experiment that one of the books offered the reader to do, like of building yourself a volcano, and I did it. Should build myself a volcano. So again, that thing is very much still with me. So on a regular basis I think about magma chambers and like all the layers that the Earth has, and oh shit. I don't have the time to go do that, but I need an update. Earth structure. What I kept, what I don't need an update on, is geography, but not really the social kind, kinda. Not the political kind, so also kinda, if I see something I watch it, but weather and climate and maps. So I spend a lot of time looking at maps of places, of topography. I like the topographical layer of Google Maps with the lines, what are they called, E's or something? So the lines that measure the height. And yeah, I read a lot of I always end up on some Wikipedia page and then something else, reading about something about geography. Physical geography. Sometimes social kind of political geography. Maps. This one is like an honorable mention. There was a brief period of me being obsessed with cat breeds because someone bought me a book. Cats don't need breeds. Cats are cool, they're cats. But if it's your thing, go for it! Go for it! That's a bit later. So I think I mostly covered the preschool now. There must have been something else. There must have been. Let me check the fucking camera. Oh, it's running, but it's gonna stop soon. Should I stop it? Let's do a little dance and stop it, and then, because it's gonna overheat. I've noticed the pattern. No. They're gorgeous. Anyway, I will be back. I will be back soon.